What is up here, YouTube? Jigsaw0097 here today, making a video because I seem to keep seeing this floating around in Eagles Twitter, Facebook, you know, between the fans, and it's a little bit ridiculous, but at the same time, given the way that this player has played, it's not entirely unfeasible to ask this question. And of course the issue I am referring to here is Nick Foles or Nate Sudfeld. Who do we start in the playoffs? For me, obviously, it's a no-brainer. You're going to start Nick Foles because, for one, in 2013 he played the Saints in Philadelphia in the playoffs, so he has that experience. Ironically, it was Darren Sproles that actually beat us in that game, so just funny how things work out. But basically, you start Nick Foles over Nate Sudfeld for that reason. He's a veteran. He may not have been playing very good, but, I mean, people are acting like Nate Sudfeld played so much better. Guys, we still scored 0 against Dallas, okay? That means Nate Sudfeld didn't really do that much other than gain maybe a couple more yards and a couple more first downs. The offense was still looking... and that's actually something that I've noticed going over the tape, is I don't think it's really all Nick Foles' fault. I mean, that drop by Torrey Smith in the Dallas game, that was egregious, guys. Absolutely egregious. And that really was what ruined the momentum of Nick Foles. Personally, if I was Doug Peterson, I would have left him out the whole game, but basically Nick Foles didn't look the same after that, and then he was pulled after, like, the fourth quarter, I guess. Or, sorry, the first quarter. And so yeah, in my opinion, you start Nick Foles, no joke here. No, not even any question. Nate Sudfeld probably is going to be the backup to Carson Wentz going forward on this team in the future. I don't think the Eagles will retain Nick Foles unless he takes a significant pay cut. But right now, you go with Nick Foles. I mean, you got him. You paid like $5 million to get him here. You use him. You see what happens. Now, that being said, if the Eagles are in a position where, like, they go into halftime and the like, I don't know who they play, like the Falcons, the Panthers, or the Saints, if those teams are like ahead and Nick Foles is looking really bad at halftime, then maybe, yes, you might consider throwing Nate Sudfeld in, because you don't want to lose a playoff game because the offense can't score at all, and Nate Sudfeld might be able to give you something. My prediction is these games are going to be very low scoring, very ugly, and the defense on the Eagles is going to be the only reason that we stay in the game, because this defense has only allowed 16 points in the last 2 games, which is very good. So, and this is also in the cold, you know, this defense really thrives in Philadelphia in the cold. So there's that. But yeah, I guess if Nick Foles is really, really struggling, like we're talking like Oakland Raiders struggling, where he can get like nothing going, then you might consider putting in Nate Sudfeld at like halftime if the game is like within reach. But if it's like tied or anything like that, you know, you got to just keep Foles out. This is really crazy that we're even talking about this, but this is the situation that the Eagles are in. I mean, this is what they have to work with right now. Carson Wentz going down was just a huge, it was just a wrench in the plans of this team, and now they got to figure this out. So, anyway, I wanted to give my opinion on that, guys. Because, like I said, I've been reading a lot of fans are like, this is like a debate now. I would say start Nick Foles. For sure, start him. And if he struggles really, really bad, like by halftime, maybe consider replacing him. Not 100%. But yeah, that is my opinion on the matter, guys. What do you guys think about this? Comment down below. The Eagles, it looks like they're going to play their first playoff game on January 13th. It's a Saturday, which means I got to get that day of work off, which is annoying. But yeah, I'll just be kind of making videos about things that I feel like need to be talked about before the game. And As always, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you disliked it, dislike the video. Also, you know, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Eagles news. And as always, guys, I want to thank you for watching the video. And this has been Jigsaw0097. Talk to y'all later.